Hello again, my lovely level grade 9 students. Okay, I have both used level and grade because one of them is in English and the other is in American English. Okay, my friends, I have missed you a lot and I want to see you. I hope to see you soon, my friends. As soon as we get over that difficulty, we cope with that difficulty, that bloody infectious disease called corona. Go away, corona, go away. We don't want you. Right. Okay, my friends, first of all, we studied with you when and if, okay? But again, I want to write them here, when and if, and when do we use when, and when do we use if, my friends? If is a conditional, right? It means that something may happen, might happen, but it is not bound to happen, okay? Whatever the situation is, it will happen. No. When we use if, it needs a condition. If that condition comes true, that action will come true too. It will go on. But if that action doesn't come true, doesn't happen, it cannot happen either, my friends. Okay? But what about when? When means that it is usual. It is possible to happen. Okay? Because when I see her, everybody understands that I often, or I always see her. Okay? We work for the same school. We live in the same house, or when we live in the same block of apartments, etc., my friends. So, and I want to tell you something about when and if. After when and if, my friends, we don't use will and would for most situations, okay? When they are used, especially when it is used as a time conjunction. When we use it as a timed conjunction, it is not used with will, would. But when it is used in a noun clause, we can use it. I want to give an example for you. This is an extra information because I don't want you to make mistakes in that way, my friends. So, again, for example, when I see her, I will tell her your message. You see, in the second sentence, I use future tense, will. I will tell her your message. Why didn't I use with when? Because when it is here, when is here, a time conjunction, and we can never use will or would with it when it is a time conjunction. Okay? Again, for example, let's say that we have a planned match, football match tomorrow. But it is very cloudy, so we are communicating with our friends on the phone, and I say that if it rains tomorrow, we won't be able to, we will not be able to, okay, play the match, play football. So, as you see, I say if it rains tomorrow. I'm talking about the future, but I don't use will. I use simple present tense. In grammar, it is in simple present tense, but, in practically, meaningly, it is in the future tense, my friends. So, my friends, it's like that. I want to give you one when clause, because then when you see it, maybe you will get surprised, and you will blame me for that. Teacher, you have told us something wrong, you can say. So, in order to prevent you from misunderstanding, I want to give an example with noun clauses. Okay, my friends? I don't know when this bloody infectious disease okay, will be over, right? As you have seen here, my friends, as you see here, I use here will. Teacher, you told us that, okay? After when, we can't use it. But here, let's analyze this sentence. I is the subject. Right. Don't is the auxiliary verb. No is the main verb. And when this bloody infections is, okay, over, my friends, infections, disease will be over, my friends, is in future tense, and it is the object of our sentence, right? So, I don't know the time, I don't know it shortly. So, I have written it like that because will be over, but will here is not, it's not a future tense. Whatever tense it is the only object, or when it is the only subject of the sentence, we can use it. But if there are two different sentences, okay, and as I have written in the first example, as I wrote in the first example, my friends, so we can't use. Right, let's go on then, my friends. I want to see Lucy before she, what is before? You know its meaning. It's a time conjunction to, my friends, like when, after, as soon as, once, etc. till, until. Okay. So, my friends, I want to see her before she goes out. Okay. Teacher, is it now? No. It will happen in the future, but again, here, this is simple present tense in grammar, but meaningly it is in future, my friends. And because we can't use here will, we use simple present tense instead of it. Okay, you will get sweaty. Do you know sweat? Sweaty? Right. When you run, when you play basketball, football for a long time, there will be drops of water coming down from your hair. It is the action of sweating, okay, my friends. You will get sweaty, and it is the adjective form, right, sweaty. If you run for a long time, run is the, main verb here. What will you use? Will you say if you will run or if you run? Of course, I feel as if I heard your sounds, my friends, and all of you will are shouting that, okay, teacher, if you are okay, run only, because it's an if clause. Okay, my friends, 3, I will inform you when if I learn the results. Do I know the results now? No. I will learn them in the future, and I will inform you in the future. Here, it is the main clause. I use will, but when we come here, I learn the results. Which conjunction can we use? We can use when, or we can use if. Teacher, how may it be possible? All right, now, do not worry. I'm going to explain it, of course. If a teacher doesn't explain thoroughly what he is teaching, then, of course, the students may not be able to learn it, my friends. Cannot be able to learn it. So, listen to me carefully, my friends. When we use when, I will inform you when I learn the results. I am bound to learn the results. I will learn them definitely. They are going to send me the results, or I will check it. Do not worry. Okay? No problem. But when I say if, I will inform you if I learn the results. Maybe I will learn them. Maybe I won't learn them. Or maybe I do not want to help her or him, and I say if I learn. Maybe if I learned, again, if I learn it in the future, maybe I am not going to send the result to her or to him. I don't know why. Maybe we are angry with each other. Okay. All right. Here, my friends, both of them are possible. As I said, let's have a look here. For I understand her clearly since she started to speak first. Okay. Then, my friends, since she started to speak fast, stayed in the past, and action started in the past, but it is still going on. And we see here since, so we have to use here what tense? As I feel that you are shouting all together. Present perfect tense, teacher. That's right. I agree with you completely, my friends. So I haven't. Of course, I have given you can or be able to. If you remember, we can use can only for simple present tense and in the simple past tense in the could form. But in all the other tenses or in all the tenses completely, be able to can be used, safely, my friends. So here we are going to use be able to. I haven't been able to understand her clearly since she started to speak fast. Okay? Right. 5. What shall we do tomorrow? We did an example similar to it in our previous section. Okay? Session. Well, go to the cinema. Again, we can say here, we could go to the cinema. Or we could get to the cinema. Right. 6. If you had applied for the job, you see here, we have used past perfect tense. Had applied for the job. You get it, but unfortunately, you didn't. You didn't apply for it. Okay? So, this action is over, my friends. There is no possibility now. So, my friends, here, what we have to do is, my friends, if you had applied for the job, you could have got the job. Could have got. Could have done. Could have understood. Miş olabilirdin. Yapmış olabilirdin. But you didn't like to do it. You didn't do it. Okay? We blame the other side, slightly. Okay? We accuse him or her of not doing the action, although he was capable of doing that. Okay? He would be successful. I want to repeat it once more. If you had applied past perfect tense for the job, you could have got it. I wasn't able to get it because I wasn't good enough for that. But I know you very well. You have very good characteristics. Okay? So that job was very good for you, suitable for you. And so if you had applied, you could have got it, but you didn't apply, so you didn't get it. Okay, my friends, now let's have a look at 7. The exam was too difficult to pass. Do you know what too means? Yeah, it means very in a way. But there is a difference between very and too, my friends. When we say very, for example, very high, too high. Listen, the upper edge of the board is very high. But if I, force myself a little bit, I can touch it. Okay? I can touch it as it's seen in diagram 1A. So, very means very hot. The tea is very hot, but I can drink it because I like drinking tea too much. So I don't want to go to work without drinking tea. Okay? So it's better for me to drink it, I say. Or for example, this box is very heavy. Right? It's very heavy, but there is no other way. I am alone and I can't leave it here. So I can carry it. Maybe in difficulty, but I can do it. But my friends, when I say too, look, the ceiling is too high. That is, in other words, I can't touch it. Okay, no matter if I jump or if I force myself, it is impossible for me to touch the ceiling. Okay? So, too makes the meaning of a positive sentence negative, my friends. Right? So, after giving this difference between the meaning of very and to and the functions of them, let's do our example exercise. The exam was too difficult to pass in Turkish. Sınav geçiremeyecek kadar güçtü. For whom? Is any name written there? For me, for Ali, for Ayşe? No. So it means that everybody taking that exam failed. Failed. You know fail? Pass. Right. Fail means not being successful in something you tried, you took. And pass means you were successful in something you did. Okay? So, my friends, so we say, you it even if you had taken it. So, I want to translate it into Turkish once for you. You know it, but to make it clearer, I have to do it. Sınav geçilemeyecek kadar, başarılı olunamayacak kadar zordu. Özel bir kişi için değil, benim için değil, senin için değil. If I had written there, for me, for Ali, for Ayşe, maybe I'm lazy, she is lazy, but you could do it. No. It was too difficult for everybody, right? So, my friends, I will write here that you couldn't this time. You couldn't have passed. Even if you had taken it. Sınava girmiş olsaydın bile geçemezdin. Right? You couldn't have passed it even if you had taken it. Have you got it? I am sure you had, my friends. You have had. Okay. So, but again, when you have difficulty because you are students and every day you have to learn lots of information, a lot of information, my friends, plenty of information, a good deal of information. Please do not hesitate to ask me through WhatsApp or in a way that you can reach me. Okay. Now, my friends, question 8. That restaurant be very good as it is always full of people. So, before that, I have to give some information to you about must and can't, my friends. Teacher, we know them. Right, you know them. But, here I'm going to teach you something different from its usual usage, my friends. All right, my friends. We say that this is in a way that getting a result, making a result by looking at something. You don't know it exactly, but you think and you assume. We assume that must be true or that can't be true, okay? We made a deduction, in other words. Yeah, the verb is deduce, my friends. Deduce, çıkarsama yapmak. And the noun form is deduction. Deduction. Or inference. Inference. Okay? Having the same meaning, those words. Deduce, I say once more, çıkarsama yapmak. Logical deduction. Mantıksal çıkarsama. Okay? When we do it in the positive way, we use must. Must, verb 1, okay, for positive deduction. And can't, verb 1, for negative deduction, my friends. So, that restaurant be very good as it is always full of people. Right, now before writing something here, we have to understand this sentence very well, my friends. As here means because. Right. İnsanlarla dolu olduğu için, because a lot of people come there to eat, to have, okay, food, lunch, dinner, etc. So, I don't know it. I haven't been there, okay? I haven't been to that restaurant so far, but that restaurant must be very good. So, in other way, my friends, must here means I am sure it is very good. I am sure it is very good. Not must be very good. Okay? We can say, instead of both of these, we can write, I am sure it is very good, as it is always full of people. Meli malı. But this is not an obligation. Okay? I'm speaking about here. This is just deduction. I have some evidence in my hand, some clues, and by contemplating, by deliberating, okay, these evidence in my hand, I can deduce something. So this is my deduction about that restaurant. Okay, my friends, now let's look at that example, the same one here. That restaurant be very good as it is always empty. Oh my God. Just the opposite, huh? Here full of people and here empty. What can we say? Just vice versa. It comes from Latin, and also we can say it just the opposite. Just the opposite, right, in meaning. So, my friends, that restaurant, as it is always empty. So this time we must use can't. Right? This restaurant can't be very good. Why? As it is always empty. I can't see any people there. If it were a good restaurant, it would be full of people. A lot of people would go there to eat something. So it can't be good. It must be bad. I can make the sentence in positive with must. It must be bad. And also negative. It can't be good. Okay? It must be bad. It can't be good. So, my friends, this time, let's have a look at this sentence. A is talking. My grandfather is 200 years old. Oh my God. What is he talking about? What is she talking about? What do you think? What kind of people or person he is or she is? Oh, shame on you. Don't speak it like that, accusing him or her. But I am hearing your sound like that. Liar, sir, liar. Yeah, speak slowly. It's shameful. Don't make him or her hear you. Okay, my friends. So, right. My grandfather is 200 years old, and B says that. Be true. What shall we use here? Ne kullanalım? Can't or must? That must be true. If we say that, oh, I am sure he is, then we will be liar too. Right. So, that can't be true. Right. What about here? Lying. You know, I talked about lie a little ago. Lie here means not to tell the truth. Okay? Not to tell the truth. So, my friends, I say this time, you must be lying. You must be lying. So, I want to translate it into Turkish, my friends. Benim büyük babam 200 yaşında diyor A. B de diyor ki bu doğru olamaz, gerçek olamaz. Doğru, mantıksal olarak. Okay? He thinks it, you know, logically. He's thinking, considering it logically, and something like that is not possible. We haven't heard anybody living for 200 years so far. Okay? And in the second lesson, because it say yalan söylüyor, yalan söylüyor olmalısın. Yalancı olmalısın, yalan söylüyor olmalısın. It is my inference or it is my deduction about him. Okay, now my friends, 10. She left for Antalya yesterday. And do you know, leave and leave for? Is there a difference between them, my friends? Leave and leave for? Yeah.
11 numara neresi biliyor musun? Çingir diye çağırdılar. 11 numara? Evet. Bu binada 11 numara söylüyorum. Binada 11 numara yok yani.
Burada yok. Burada.
Karaca Apartmanı.
Okay. Sorry for the interruption, my friends. It was an unexpected situation, but this kind of accidents may happen because we are living in the, you know, daily life. This kind of things are possible. Okay, my friends, but I apologize to you for this interruption. Okay, my friends, so first of all, and let me remember what I was about to tell you. Yeah, live and live for. Thanks to the God that I wrote it here, because otherwise maybe I would have forgotten it. Okay, my friends, live somewhere. For example, Ali is leaving Izmir means that Ali will not be staying in Izmir any longer, and he is leaving Izmir, right? But going somewhere else. Live for doesn't show us where he or she is living, but the destination, the target is, clear here. Ali is leaving for Izmir. Ali is leaving for Izmir means Ali is going to Izmir. Ali is going to Izmir, but Ali is leaving Izmir, right? Ali won't be in Izmir any longer or for a limited time, okay? For a few days, for 1 day, 2 days, etc. Okay? So, you have learned it. So, she left for Antalya. So, did she leave Antalya or is she coming to Antalya? She is coming to Antalya, my friends, okay? Because Antalya is one of the paradises on the earth. We are very lucky because we live in Antalya, my friends. Such a beautiful city. All right. So she left for Antalya yesterday, and it takes only 10 hours. So 1 day is 24 hours, and she left yesterday. Let's say that she left at midnight. Again, she is very close to come here up to now. So, my friends, we say that she must be here soon. All right? She must be here soon. Right? And 11, I played backgammon with an alien last night. Do you know backgammon? Backgammon is a game, It is usually played in cafes, my friends. It belongs to the eastern countries, in Turkey especially, and we have dice to play it, called tavla, my friends. Okay? I played backgammon with an alien. Do you know an alien? Extraterrestrial, not belonging to our universe. A creature coming from another universe. Okay? With an alien last night. So, and you say that, how can you react to my words? Am I saying the right words? No, of course. So, you say that this can't be true. Right? Bu doğru olamaz. Or, you can tell me, you must have dreamed. Okay, my friends. Up to here, so far, we have used all simple forms. Must plus verb 1, can't plus verb 1. But if we want to talk about the past, we use after must and can't, have plus verb 3. Miş olmalı or miş olamaz. So, it says that you must have dreamed, rüya görmüş olmalısın. Okay? Or maybe he can tell me, you must have had a nightmare. Do you know nightmare? A dream, but during which bad things happen and frighten you, my friends, terrify you. We call them as nightmares. All right. Any problem? All right, my friends. So thank you for listening to me very much today. Thank you for bearing to listening to me. And so in that way, my friends, we studied for level 9, also unit 28. So I am expecting all of you to do your homework, okay, in your grammar books. You know our grammar books for grade 9s, English grammar in use. Please do it. I am sure that you will do it, my friends, because all of you are very well behaved, sweet, affectionate, respectful students and industry students. We want you to be, successful people in this world. And please, as I said at the beginning of our session, please always try to be optimistic. First of all, love and respect yourselves. Then your family members, starting from your moms and dads, and your teachers, your founders, your managers, and your friends. Even if somebody makes you a mistake to you, my friend, says something else, do not immediately speak back to him, answer back to him badly. So, because bad things recall bad things, and good things recall and pull the good things, my friends. And if you are optimistic, if we believe, then we will get rid of that bloody infectious disease called corona. And all of us will be happy soon. Do not worry. I love you all. Bye-bye now.